NCRP Productions presents Fallout Beyond the Rad'wood Vale. Wood Island. Episode 4.
Alright, Flint. Come on out. We know you got the boy in there. You hear this echo from outside the house as Dirty Mike and his boys are all outside waiting for you guys. You're inside the house. The Doc has gone back into his shelter below the staircase, and you heard the of him latch it close. Mm-hmm. The four of you are standing there in this hallway, in this house, on the bluff. What do you guys do?
Buoy.
Okay.
Go talk to Peter. See if you can find any more of his traps laying around here. Ask him about it. Anything big. Anything can go boom.
You got it.
Boss. Captain, what boy is he talking about?
He's talking about me. No, boss, we can't be doing this. Captain, no.
What?
It's...
You think they're going to let us out of here?
I'm going to give you to the count of 30, Flint, to come on out with that boy.
That's a lot of numbers, sir. I don't know how to get that high. But
You think they're talking Carson?
we all shouldn't go down for this. You don't let one hole sink the ship.
20.
Mike, who do you want?
We want the boy from the Scarecrow, Flint. You send him out right now, we walk away all pretty like.
He's dead. How's we going to get him out there?
I mean, we can tell him he's over the cliff, right? That's the one you guys tossed.
Mike, I hate to break it to you. The boy's dead. You want to come?
He's at least 6 feet under.
So I am scrambling over to Peter while they're distracted if I can.
Okay, so you're scrambling over the stairs. Flint, why don't you take a charisma charm roll for me, please?
Any ad for me yelling?
What'd you yell?
I said he's at least 6 feet under.
Yeah, why don't you also, Cookie, roll 1d20. It's a charisma speech.
Charisma and speech. Got it. No.
Okay, so this is Flint,
It's all on you, Captain.
Cookie's words did not help at all in this.
Yeah. So you said charisma and charm, but we don't have
No,
charm on
charisma
there.
and speech.
Charisma speech.
Sorry, I apologize. Charisma speech.
Got it.
And this is a difficulty of 2.
Oh boy. Okay, I got to roll under it.
We got no caps.
8 or under.
Oh!
Oh, cool. I got a 1 and a 19.
So that counts.
So that
So
counts as 2.
critical counts as 2?
Well, is it all critical or is it only critical when it's tagged?
No,
No,
it's
it's always
all
critical.
criticals
On a
counts as
1.
2. So you rolled a 1 and a 19.
Yep.
So that 1 is a critical. So that's 2 successes.
Just what I need.
What do you mean dead?
Mike, we got here. The boy was already dead. Some lurkers beat us here.
Lurkers beat you here? Shoot.
Captain, do we let him in? Let him check? He could be sure.
We watch how this plays out.
Well, here's the deal, Flint. Gregory won't be happy if come back in empty-handed. So, how about you hand over that savage you got in your team, the one who done killed 2 of my boys, and we'll call it all square.
We ain't handing over Buoy, eh? Was we?
No, Cookie, we ain't handing over anybody. Mike, you know I can't do that. He's part of the crew.
He's got blood debt, Flint. You know the price of that.
Oh, he means Carson.
Yes, Cookie. Carson.
So pause right there. Buoy, you're at the stairs, and you give it a little...
Yeah.
You hear Dawkins, What do you want?
Pete, we need to know what kind of traps you got still armed out there.
I got at least 4 bear traps, 16 mines. I think there's a spike pit or 2 out in the sand.
All right, so I'm kind of cataloging what he's saying. Is that including the bear traps that we've already set off?
I don't know. How many did you set off?
1 or 2? One or 2?
Well, subtract that from the total then.
All right. Anything else? Anything we didn't come across yet?
Please also take a charisma speech test.
All right.
This man's loaded for bear.
Yeah, he is.
There's 16 mines out there.
16 lines.
More than just bear.
He's out here for Yaogwai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Loaded for Yaogwai.
All right. Charisma, not so good.
This is a difficulty of 1 because
Oh.
you guys have been civil with him.
I'm just considering using luck to get it out of him. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and use it. We did. Yep, I've only used 1 so far.
Okay, so you burn in a luck, and what do you do
All
with
right,
that
so
luck?
I'm rolling luck speech instead of charisma speech.
And okay, so that's one of the base luck skills is that you could spend a luck point to use your luck stat in place of any characteristic. Is that right, Buoy?
That is what I'm doing.
Perfect.
All right. So,
Oh boy.
so yeah, we're looking for 9. We're looking for 9s or less. So I got 2 with a crit.
So you rolled a 1 and a 14. That one's a critical. Difficulty is 1, so that's 1 excess. You guys get an action point.
Ching.
Yes.
All right, here's the deal. You go back in the kitchen. You open up the cupboard in the center island. There's a ladder that goes down. Takes you down to a cave at the bottom of the bluff.
Okay, so is this just some sort of escape hatch, or is this place trapped too?
Well, just avoid any tufts of grass you might see down there. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, thanks, Peter. I think I'll keep that in mind. Let me get back to Captain Flint.
Just hand it over to the lunatic, Flint.
Mike, you know I need him.
Frankly, Flint, I can give 2 shells. What you think?
Mike, come on in. We can talk this out.
Come on in. Right into a trap like this? You guys will blast me the moment I walk through that door. How about you come out here?
Mike, it's much more civil. If you come on in, we sit down and talk.
Civil? Civil? Come from the man who just had one of his boys kill 2 of mine?
I did not tell him.
Oh, you didn't have to. You give that dog just enough leash to do what he needs to do.
And your boys didn't attack too?
Oh, my boys were just doing a little bit of ballroom ball.
As was mine.
Ha!
Mine can just brawl a little bit better than yours.
You, sir, are a certified psychopath if you think that's what a brawl is.
Mike, let me talk it over with Carson.
I'll give you 4 minutes. Figure it out, Flint, or else we come in, guns blazing.
Cookie, watch the window.
Gotcha, Captain.
So, Cookie, you go across, you go to the living room, and you're kind of just hiding on the side looking through the glass. The glass itself is a little dirty, so you can just kind of see silhouettes out there. You count 9 people outside.
Oh, God.
Captain! I hold up 9 fingers.
You only have 9 because you missed 1.
That was a terrible gulper attack. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do a curt nod as an acknowledgement. Carson, I'm not giving you up.
Captain, I respectfully say you got to disagree. We know the rules. I made an error, right? I got a problem. I screwed up. But these choppy waters aren't your sails. I need to take accountability for it.
Carson, you're my crewman.
And we're not on your boat yet.
Yes, but you're with me. You're here because of me. I'm getting you out of here. You understand?
It means a lot coming from you. You know, you're an outsider, but I think you got deep down, you got the seawater in you.
Hey, Captain, it don't look like any of them got guns on them. Oh, wait, no, yeah, they do. Sorry.
Damn it, Cookie.
3 minutes, Flint.
You guys get out of here. I'll keep them distracted. You go on and get that reward. Maybe you can buy my debt.
We wait 3 minutes. They come running in here.
They're going to start blasting first, is what we would do. We're not going to jump into dark waters.
Buoy, please take a perception survival test for me.
All right.
And come out from under the stairs. Say something.
2 successes, a 2 and a 4 under
Wonderful.
9.
It was a difficulty of 1, so the group gets 1 action point. Buoy, your little charms and fetishes kind of hanging from you, kind of like start to blow in the wind a little bit from the hole blown from the shotgun in the door, in the back door.
Ooh.
And you recognize the feel and the wind blowing of fog rolling in.
Ooh.
You're the only one that picks up on this, though. Everyone else is in their conversation. So,
And do we have our gear at all for that?
you do.
Yeah.
You have your masks.
Yeah. Okay. They just sit at our waist or something.
3 minutes, Flint.
Carson,
Cap, what are we doing?
we go talk to Peter. He's got to know another way out of here.
You guys go out the backside. Whatever you need to do, just run down. The hill's got to have another way out of here.
We got to run right by them, Carson.
Not if I go out.
We don't outrun 9 of them.
That's fine. I go out with hands up. You know, like I said, you can go in. You can get the haul.
Buoy.
You can come and pay off my debt.
You see Bowie's kind of stand by the back door. His hand is like up to the hole where the shotgun blast went through. He's kind of staring at his own hand.
Captain Fogg's rolling in. We better hurry.
Buoy, what'd he say?
I talked to Peter. The old salt dog's got a way out of here.
What? Where?
In the kitchen. Come on, let's go look.
Carson, let's move.
You see, he's gonna kind of like hesitate. And he's like, where in the kitchen?
So the 4 of you now, or you're still by the window. The 3 of you are in the kitchen.
So you're right. So you said the middle cupboard,
The center island.
center island. Yeah. Okay. So Buoy kind of heads over to the center island, starts looking around under the shelves under the island.
So you open up. There's 2 opening cupboard doors, and what you can see as soon as you open them up, there's a ladder that's cut through the dirt. It goes straight down. You can't see the bottom. It's all dark. and you got to kind of squat or crouch to get in there. But there's a ladder going down through the floor.
Here it is, Captain, just as he said.
Where did you say it goes?
It heads on down to the shore, to a cave system.
All right, take it. Let's go.
Just
Carson?
stay out of the reeds, by the way. Whoever heads through first.
Got it. Buoy, you go down. Carson, you're next. Okay. I'm going to call for Cookie. Cookie,
Yeah, what's up?
let's go. Come here.
You see the group of them are all crowded around the center island in the kitchen.
They're getting real itchy out there, Captain.
I know.
1 minute, Flint.
And they skipped 2 minutes.
Do they have? Can we
I
tell?
don't think they can count.
Could Cookie tell if they had masks on? I mean, I'm sure they do.
Oh yeah, they're prepared.
Yeah. Okay.
You couldn't tell. It's too blurry.
But we are just assuming they wouldn't come up here without him.
Correct. It's lurker standard.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
Buoy, get moving.
All right.
Cookie.
Yeah, I'm already
There's
a ladder?
climbing down the ladder.
What?
Goes down into a cave.
The old guy's got a ladder in the middle of the kitchen?
I know.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Buoy, move.
Yeah. So I'm climbing down. I don't. How? Like, is it completely dark down here?
It is.
Okay. So I'm moving down as fast as I can without rushing in the darkness. But I'm looking for what we have.
I'm going to hand you my lantern.
You don't have like a flare or anything. We can
No,
just
but
drop
Flint
it.
has a lantern and
Yes.
he hands it to you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll take the lantern and lead the way down.
Okay, so you take the lantern, you start going down. As Bowie's walking in, you hear 5, 4,
Hurry up,
3,
boy, hurry up.
Buoy, move.
2,
Going as fast as I can.
and he's going down. Who's the second in?
I'm going to go second.
So Cookie jumps in, grabs
Yep.
on the ladder, starts going down. 1, and
I'm going to grab Carson's head, pull him to the floor.
the moment you do that, you hear as bullets start ripping through the house, and you hear the sound of wood shattering and glass crashing. And as you see the head of Cookie disappear,
I'm going to push Carson.
Carson gets kind of shoved down there, and you start climbing down the ladder.
Come on, boy, move.
Carson starts climbing down the ladder. Flint, as you get into the ladder, you hear the kunk, kunk, kunk of a grenade fly into the house.
Oh, God.
As you jump onto the ladder,
Yeah.
and you start almost sliding down.
Yeah, do the
You hear-
fireman.
And all of a sudden, the light above you goes out as the center island disintegrates from wherever you were.
No longer a center island.
No longer a center island. And you go sliding down, you fall on top of Carson, who falls on top of Cookie, who falls on top of Bowie, and you all go
Oh, God.
down to the bottom
Oh,
of the pit.
God.
So, I'd like
just a bunch
everyone
of
to take
grunts.
I'd like everyone to take a strength athletics test for me, please.
Ooh, okay. It's a good one.
Oh, no. Okay, got to roll under 7 or under.
Difficulty of 2.
Nope, I got 1 success.
Oh, we need 2?
Yep.
I think I'll pop another luck for this one because my strength is really bad.
Ooh.
2 successes.
Any of you guys need a token? I'm going to use one.
Yeah, go ahead and use one.
Got 1, 2.
All right.
So, what's up?
I got 3 successes.
So you got Carson
have
got
one?
3 successes, which puts a action point back to the group.
Oh, can I reroll one of mine?
You can. What did first off? What did you get, Bowie?
So I got a 7 and an 18. I'm rolling for under 12.
Okay, so and you burnt another luck point.
Yes.
Okay, so you're using your luck instead of your strength here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can re-roll that 18 if you want to spend that action point.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Nice.
There's
Okay.
another 1.
Flint, we got 1 action point left.
Yeah, I'll re-roll the 1 failure I got.
Okay.
I'm at the bottom, so I can't go underneath all of you.
Succeed.
So all 4 of
Wow.
you, as Flint comes down and hits Carson, and Carson hits Cookie, and Cookie hits Bowie. All 4 of you kind of there's a moment of just where you kind of block the tunnel, and you all grab onto the ladder again, and none of you fall down the pit.
Oh, man.
I imagine
man.
we're all used to being jostled by the waves, and so we
Yeah.
all know how to grab each other and something and be stable.
In a totally normal way.
Captain,
In a totally acceptable and normal way.
Captain, what happened up there?
Cookie, what do you think happened up there?
I
Did you hear
don't
the
know.
explosion?
Well, yeah.
It sounds like aggressive negotiations.
You think they brought the whole house down?
I don't know if Peter made it out of there.
Probably had another backup
Yeah.
escape hatch.
All I know is I think next time we encounter Mike, that might be the last time.
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm gonna pull out my flip lighter and help light this lantern once we get down to the ground.
Nice.
Yes.
So you guys get to the bottom of this. The tunnel itself is kind of carved out of a sandy clay, and you can see that there's occasionally wood supports to help keep the sides of this from collapsing in on it. As you guys get to the bottom, the bottom of this ladder is only about probably 4 feet across at the bottom, like the whole tunnel is. And at the bottom of it, there's an L to go horizontally. And the tunnel from here is about 3 feet high, so you're going to be kind of army crawling to get out of here, and only one person at a time.
Yep.
So, and you guys can't really change your order from this point on. There's
No.
not enough even room to move past each other.
Yeah.
So, I think Buoy's first, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So, Buoy, you hold the lantern.
Right.
So the three of you are kind of in the dark a little bit because there's a little ambient light. Maybe Cookie, you can see some light coming from
his lantern.
From
but
his
that's
lantern.
about it.
But Carson and Flint, you're both kind of almost in pitch blackness here, and you're just going based on touch and feel.
Yep.
Sorry, touch and sound.
Yep.
So right before I start crawling forward, I'll kind of lean over and reach down, grab my combat knife, and put it between my teeth so I can have a free hand to work with, hold the lantern, and crawl forward and still have the knife ready in case someone comes along.
Nice. So the four of you are crawling through, and I would like each of you to take a intelligence survival test.
All right. 8 or less. Oof. Nope.
Okay.
0 out. That's like the one stat I don't need to use luck for.
I have 1 success.
No successes.
2 successes. My 3 is attack skill and survival. That doesn't affect anything, correct? Doesn't make it a critical or...
Yeah.
Yes,
It
it
does.
does.
If
Okay,
you
it
have
does.
3,
Okay, so then it's
Yep, 3
3
successes.
successes.
And
0.
okay, so difficulty was 1. So Cookie and Carson both pass, and Carson adds 2 action points to the group.
Nice.
You're all crawling along when the tunnel kind of becomes a little bit more rough, and there's little holes in the side, and it's not until the moment it's a little too late you realize mole rat tunnels.
Oh, God.
And as that happens, little mouths come out of the tunnels and start nipping at you. Cookie and Carson, you guys aren't surprised. You knew it was coming. You were facing the tunnel, so you're both going to be able to act before the mole rats. Buoy, Flint, you're not too lucky.
Nope.
So these mole rats are immediately at engagement range with you. So going against Buoy,
Defensive 1.
defensive 1. All right, their target number is okay. First one's going to miss you.
Get
Nice.
off me.
And then going after Flint is going to hit you with 1 success.
I have defensive 2.
Your defensive 2. So you
Little
both
quick.
Yep. You
Yep.
both out of the way as these mole rats come nipping down.
Hey, little shits.
We're just gonna now it's normal initiative. They just got those 2 surprise attacks. So start back with Flint.
I'm going to grab my tire iron
Okay. That's your minor action to bring out
Yep.
the tire iron.
and just bring it down on its head.
Okay.
So, target number was 4. I did not pass, did not succeed. 14 and a 15.
Yeah. No.
No. Are we? Is at this point we're still crawling, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're all
Yeah.
basically prone.
I gotta be worried
Cramped.
that you're gonna hit my ankle.
It's a little cramped in here. Can't move.
Next gonna be Cookie.
Damn it, Buoy, hurry up! Got some freaking rats in here.
Thanks for the warning.
I just like holding the rat from nipping at you.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna draw my machete and shove it in the hole.
Nice.
2 successes.
Okay. It's defense is 1, so the group gets 1 action. Oh, unless you want to use that for damage.
I am looking at its Pierce 1. I think I'm gonna use it for damage.
Okay. Nice. Smart move.
So it's Pierce 1, and I've got 2 hits.
What's
Pierce
the
1.
base damage of your weapon?
3.
Okay, got it. Okay, so 2.
2.
So you stab your machete into the hole, and you hear it as it like cuts the cheek of a mole rat, as it like recoils back into its little cave. Next, we're gonna do is Buoy.
Right, so is there a dash version of crawl real fast?
Absolutely, there is.
Double movement.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I don't know how far I have to go
gonna take
through
her
this,
late.
but
Yep.
I know that I'm holding everyone up, so I think I would like to use my action to crawl real fast.
Yep.
Buoy, you said Peter said there's a way out of here. Where the hell's this thing go?
Goes to the shoreline. Come on, keep up.
So Buoy, you're gonna just use your entire turn to crawl really fast away.
Yeah, I mean,
Bravely crawled away. Bravely crawled away.
Contact.
I mean, we don't want to fight them in their environment.
No, that's totally fine.
Just
So yeah,
steal their life.
Buoy, I'll get back to you here in a second.
Okay.
Carson, what do you do?
Would I be able to get my knuckles on and then punch?
Yep.
Okay. As I kind of like reach down and like slide them into my vest, like get those back on, and as I feel they're like, I can probably hear the chittering and feel
yeah.
their breath. I'm gonna try to give a quick jab and see if I can crush its head.
Yeah.
That's the goal. All right, knuckles. That 13. I got a 15 and a 2.
It is a tag.
It is a
Oh, yeah,
tag.
for sure.
So that 15's a failure. That 2's a critical.
So I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Defense is 1, so 1 extra. You want to use that for damage or action point?
Let's use it for extra damage for this.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 6 dice plus 1 extra.
Oh, 1 extra.
Yeah, because I had 4.
Yep, that's 7.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Wow.
Ooh.
Not good.
Oh my god.
2 pit boys and 2 in a double hit, so 4 points total. I have persistent and pierce 1.
Okay. So you cause bleeding.
Yep.
And you pierce their armor. And what's the total damage?
4.
Okay.
So I just crush it.
Come on, Carson, keep up. Don't let him
You hit it and
overwhelm you.
just it pulls back into its little burrow, but it's still alive.
Oh, I bet. And then I imagine it's just getting darker and darker as light's moving away from me.
Yep.
Yep. That's actually exactly my point, because they're all going to go, because now it's this bottom round, so it's their actual initiative. They're not surprising anyone. So everyone's left in the tunnel. Buoy, as you did your double movement to get out, you come out of the cave.
Everybody kept telling me to go.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everyone else but
I mean,
Buoy's
I'm
gonna-
holding the lantern at the edge of the cave, but, that's probably not helping very much.
So Carson,
Yep. I have defense 1.
it's going to hit you then.
Okay.
And it's going to be 4 damage dice
Okay.
for 1 damage.
Where is he
Yeah, the
hit?
damage are really taking
Torso.
Torso?
taking the night off.
As it's biting against it, it's just, this thing smells terrible.
Is it like chewing on a bit of your leather?
Yeah.
Going against Cookie, failure. And against Flint, 1 success, but I believe your defense is high enough to...
Correct.
Nice. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Can hear the chittering. Get out of its way.
So, the 4 of you are now in complete darkness. Sorry. The 3 of you are now in complete darkness, as Buoy has gone up ahead, and we're going to start with Flint. It's your turn.
Real quick, did no one move at all last turn?
Nope.
No.
No.
we
Everyone
pulled out
used
our
their
weapons.
minor action to pull out their weapon, and their major to
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
Yep.
You're the only one who did move.
Um,
So, Flint, you're going right now. You're in pitch blackness.
yeah.
So, you have a -1 to all actions, basically, that require vision.
Yeah. Can I do like a held action to move when there's room in front of me?
Sure.
Okay.
Are you planning to do a move?
Yes.
Okay, understood.
Yes. So I'm just gonna yell, "Cookie, get moving!"
Okay, got it, Captain.
Well, Cookie.
Actually, sorry, Carson's in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Carson, get moving.
I can't. Cookie's blocking the way.
Hey, I said I was moving.
Cookie, get moving.
Cookie, it is now your turn.
So when I look, am I at least seeing the light from him shining back in? It may not be lighting the way, but I can see the light at a distance. I'm going to something or not?
No, you saw as he crawled away really fast, the
Okay.
tunnel curves up a
Gotcha.
little bit.
Okay. So I am going to endeavor to double move up.
Perfect. You do that. You start army crawling, and you get a little bit close, and all of a sudden you can see some light. It's kind of a grayish light. And as you get closer, Bowie's hand comes down and grabs yours and pulls you out. And immediately, you guys are surrounded by the fog, and it's just you're at the base of this bluff.
Oh,
That's
And
just billowing in.
thick, and you can't even see above you anymore.
oh God. So yeah, we'll quickly put on our masks.
Yep,
Do we have the minor action to do that?
you do.
Okay.
Yeah, they were at the ready. They're around your neck or on your hip.
Yep.
So now that you're outside, Cookie, Carson, what are you gonna do?
Do I feel or hear him, Cookie, scuffling in front of me to get out?
Yeah, you heard it.
All right. As that's going to go, I'm going to kind of mole crawl with my little dagger hands to try to get me out as well. All right, let's get out of here.
Dagger hand.
Yeah, just trying to get out. As I'm muttering to myself, I'm like, oh, these little skin rats just. That's why you got to be on the sea.
And as he does, finally gets moving, Flint, you take
Yep.
your held action. You start crawling, and you can hear that as they're
Kicking at my feet.
and you can feel them nipping at you
Yeah.
as they're you've angered the hive,
Yep.
and there are more coming out by the second.
Oh God.
So, Flint, you come crawling out as you're trying to pull yourself out of this tunnel. Carson and Cookie both grab at each of your arms and pull you guys out. And as you pull out Flint, you see his boots are trailing a bunch of mole rats. And as they get up top side, and the light kind of they squint and they recoil back down. You can see about 6 all jumping around in the tunnel, and they're all doing their little aggressive
They're little yips.
Yeah.
Ah, disgusting bastards.
As you get up, Cookie, as you get up, Flint, you start coughing. as
Yep.
you're now in the fog.
We'll both immediately, I imagine, put on our masks.
Don the masks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Cookie. One of those things came over your leg. I thought you slipped out of your Jordans there.
Nope, I'm fine. But it is weird. Look around. There's little tufts of grass everywhere.
Stay away from those.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, they don't look good.
Did he trap everything?
So you
Let's
guys are
assume so.
you guys are at the base of the bluff, and you guys can see tufts of beach grass everywhere with little narrow tracks of sand in between them. You can't really see very far. Maybe 20 feet in front of you before the fog just obscures everything.
All right, no time to dawdle, boys. Let's get moving.
Which way do we get back to our boat?
Yeah, what's the plan? Are we going to try and sneak out there, or we hide in the fog until they go back?
No, we ain't hiding. We gotta move.
Well, if we go back and they's coming down.
Well, we can always try to see where their boat's at.
At the same time, the concern is maybe they try and scuttle our boat.
They wouldn't do that. There's a code.
Then they steal it and they hook it up to the Wood Island.
we can just play the prank. We just unhook theirs, let it go adrift.
Buoy, guide the way.
We'll
Captain?
be fine in the cover of the fog.
I got
Captain.
me a crazy idea.
What is it, Cookie?
Why don't we hops in the water and swim once we see it? They don't see us up on the docks. They don't think about us.
You know, Cookie? For once, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought so.
All right.
So, I mean, how long is distance from at this point in the fog?
To get back to
I mean,
Southport,
sorry, how far viewing distance? How far visually can we
20
see ourselves?
feet.
So, right, the fog will cover us, Captain. We ought to be able to get back there without being seen.
Mostly. Yeah.
What if they comes down from the top at the same time as we gets onto the dock?
We can be going while we're chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were.
You see
Yes,
Carson's
yeah.
at the edge of your guys' eyesight, like in the fog, just like, let's get going then. So the four of you start making your way quickly
Yep.
along this edge of the bluff. The fog is rolled in thick, and it's it muffles sound a little bit, so it's hard to hear much besides your own footsteps. You guys walk for about half an hour. Do you guys say or do anything during this time? As you guys are walking, you're kind of side hilling along this bluff. The vegetation here is thick with brambles and bushes and shrubs and things like that, because there's no real trail here. You're bushwhacking.
There's a beach when the water's not in.
Yep.
I know Buoy said don't touch any of the shrubbery, so every time we get to new shrubs, and be like, "Can I touch that one?" Where are we supposed to go?
It's your own funeral, Carson.
I'm trying to be safe here.
At this point, it's been 20 minutes since you guys left the cave, and so you're fairly certain there's nothing in here.
Well-
but you still say it's your funeral because you just don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be sure with that guy.
The safest beach I've ever seen.
So I'm following the captain.
Okay.
Yep. I'm following Buoy.
Yeah, I'm
Buoy's
using.
guiding us.
I'm a machete out now, and I'm using it to cut through whatever we may come across. But I'm trying to take us at a rapid pace, but while also trying to sort of stay low and stay out of sight from the high ground of the shoreline.
Yes. I am following Buoy because I am keeping my eye on the quote unquote horizon as far as I can see ahead of me.
I'm just trying to listen.
I'm gonna ask. So what's our plan? We let their boat adrift, take ours out. Do we know where we're going?
We take ours and go.
Where?
We don't know yet.
Yeah, we never got that answer.
Yeah, we seem pretty adrift.
You guys have the tape.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you have no
Correct.
means of playing it yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's Carson. We're heading back to the ship. We need that holotape player.
Okay.
That's where we find out.
It's like a
Is
little-
that on the ship? Out of game? Is that on the ship? Okay.
Yeah.
You guys have it to play music and things like that. It also hooks up to radio.
Ooh. Oh, good. Good to know.
AM FM cassette player.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
That's what they use. Mhm.
All right.
All right.
So you guys are walking along the shrubbery on the side hill of the bluff through the thick fog. I would like everyone here to please do an intelligence science test for me.
Ooh. Intelligence science. All right.
Can I use tools of the old world to replace survival for science there?
So
it
explain
only
that
matters. So, right, if it has to do with any kind of older technology, then I can use survival instead of science, but that's not going to be applicable to
That is
everything.
not. It does not have to do anything with technology, unfortunately. But thank you for asking, Buoy.
So we're doing 7. Whoa. 3.
Wow. Okay, so I'm going to do my roll. I'm going to spend 1. So you, sure, you got yours. All right, I need to roll under a 5 and under. I'm spending an action point to roll 3 dice. I got a 5. All right.
Cookie, what did you get?
I've got a critical roll, so I've got 2 successes.
And Carson?
I got 11 to 7, and I needed a 5. I got 0 successes.
And Buoy?
I got a crit and a success, so 3 successes.
So difficulty was 1. So the group gets 3 action points.
Right.
Big payout.
Yeah.
The 3 of you, familiar enough with these lands, you guys, you feel like you can hear the lap of water. And then that very, so quietly, in the fog, and you 3 freeze. Carson keeps walking because the 3 of you recognize the sound of a fog crawler locating its prey with echolocation with its claws. For those of you who are unfamiliar, fog crawler is like think of it as a mix between a giant lobster and a praying mantis, about the size of a death claw, but even stealthier.
So, Carson, you're behind me, right?
Yeah, I'm
No, he's leading the group because he was the.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he followed you by the end. You're right.
Yeah, you guys kind of got ahead because I would stop walking at certain points. Could be like, I don't want to touch the shrub, and he just walks through. And I imagine like he's just high, like raising. He's like, I got all this cattails and spurs.
And then you run into me because we all stop. Damn it, Carson.
Are you stopping?
Quiet, listen.
So you listen, Carson, but you don't hear nothings.
Is it lunchtime? Is it should be here? You can't tell me to listen and be shh.
It's the only way to listen. Jeebus, boy.
At this point, after a moment of like concentration, you can hear the sound of clacking of pincers in the fog. And even you know stories about the fog crawlers.
Boss, a big payout. A deadly payout, but we're gonna need some caps.
You think you can take on one of these things?
I mean, stories about these, right? This is what all, I heard, like, people say they're like death claws, but we all know the sea is a much more cruel mistress.
You want to get hung up here? You want to be fighting this thing when Mike comes back?
Maybe we can use it to distract,
No, not now. Buoy, let's get moving.
So, Buoy, since you got the higher amount of successes, you whether it be through stories or just through your own personal experience, know the fog crawlers hunt by sound. That's all I'm going to say.
So I'll just whisper.
Everybody quiet. That's what I said.
Buoy, and who else passed? The 3 of you passed.
Flint.
Perfect. Yeah, all 3 of you. The 3 of you hear it getting louder.
And we're going to... I mean, Bowie's remaining totally still right now.
Yep, you sure are.
They all told me to shut up, so I'm just gonna start sliding my gauntlets on.
So I'm going to tap Buoy on the back like a get moving, start walking type of thing. No, I don't say it, but it's...
God, we might need to stay still so you don't find us.
You hear it get a little louder.
So I'm just going to kind of hold my hand out. I got the lantern in one hand, I have the machete in the other, and I'm just kind of holding it back to keep everybody from running off.
Do we know a general direction of this?
Nope.
Do I, looking down, see a hand size or smaller stone directly at my feet?
It's a lot of sand. There may be there's a stick.
Okay, so I'm going to take one of my throwing knives.
Okay. If you want to spend a luck point, there could be a stone there.
Nope. I'm going to take one of my throwing knives, and I'm going to throw it at my best guess in the direction I heard it coming from. So from where I'm standing, we think we're heading towards the docks. I am going to throw it out, forward, and to my right.
Okay. So that'll be uphill.
Effectively, yes.
Okay.
Or towards the hill.
Perfect. You guys see Cookie bend over, pick up a stick, and throw it up
No,
there.
no. My throwing knife.
Oh, sorry.
Cookie, I said be still.
Hang on one second. So you guys see Cookie slip one of his throwing knives out of... Do you carry them on like a thing across
Yeah,
your chest?
bandolier. Mm-hmm.
He slips one of the throwing knives out of his bandolier and throws it up the hill. And you guys hear the of it hit some brushes. And the sound accelerates in noise. What do you guys do now?
We're just going to...
Cookie, again.
What?
Do it again.
I only got 4 knives. Now I got 3.
Damn, Cookie, I'll get you another one. Do it
Okay.
again.
So I will do the same thing. I will slip it and throw it slightly farther, I would say, north than east.
Okay. I would like you to do a throwing test for me on this one, please.
Throwing with what?
Agility.
Agility. Got it.
Yeah, default throw.
That is 2 successes because I am tagged in it.
Perfect. You can give the group one more action point. The difficulty was 1. You throw this one a little further than the last one, and as the 4 of you stand there, stock still in the fog, just at the edge of your line of sight, you guys can see from, this be from behind you, from where the water direction to your left, and the hill to your right, you can just see this large, 10-foot-high silhouette move by you, up the hill towards the direction of the knives.
Buoy, move. Let's go.
Yes, Captain.
So everyone, I would like to now take a stealth agility test, please.
Sneak.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'd like everyone to please take a sneak agility test.
I am going to spend 1 action point to roll an additional.
I got you.
You guys have 5 action points, so let's spend that,
Yeah.
baby.
I need to roll 10 or under. I got 1 success.
4. 9s, but I can reroll.
Oof.
You got 2 success.
I'm going to spend one of our action points.
Yep.
Crits have been going around tonight.
I have 3 successes.
3 successes.
Flint and Carson have 1.
I'll admit it. I was wide-eyed. Both shocked, like hand shaking.
So, Buoy, how many successes did you get?
2.
Flint?
1.
Cookie?
3.
1.
The difficulty was 2.
Yep. About right.
So 1 goes back. You guys start going, and you start picking up your pace a little bit, and the sound of Flint and Carson's boots moving through the brush is... and you hear the... start to accelerate from behind you guys.
Okay. So,
Do we stop again?
no. I'll tell the boys, run.
Oh.
Okay. All I need to hear is once. I'm going.
Okay, so the 4 of you just start sprinting through the fog
Yep.
as this...
Hopefully in the direction we think we're going to go with a
don't know.
20-foot variance in front of us.
Carson, do all 4 of us go running?
I don't see it yet, so no. I saw it in the shadow. It went away. I'm going with you guys. Captain gave me a direct order.
Okay, you're running with us. Good.
Yeah.
So, I would like for everyone to please roll a luck athletics.
I thought we were going to be doing luck. I had a suspicion. 1 success.
2 success.
1.
None.
So, quickly as you guys start running, the group splits up from each other. As you guys disappear into the fog, and you guys all kind of just like are so focused on the group splits. Carson, you're running for probably a good 5 minutes when all of a sudden you can see the orange light of torches of the town of Southport ahead of you. As you catch your breath through the mask, you look around and you see the rest of your crew is nowhere to be seen. Cookie, Buoy, you two are running side by side with each other. Just miraculously managed to stay near one another.
Well, he's got the lantern.
Yeah, it's true.
Lantern.
He's got the lantern.
Got the
Lamprey. Yeah.
Bowie's got the lantern. That's how I stayed with him.
Yep. And you guys are running. You think you lost the creature, but you still haven't made it to Southport yet. Flint, you're running along, and at some point you tripped over a piece of driftwood, and you fell into a shallow part of the bay.
Son of a bitch.
And then you picked yourself up, and you're shaking yourself off. And as you pick yourself off, and you're kind of like pulling yourself out of the water, you hear the of 2 pieces or 2 objects landing in the water behind you. And you hear the as you slowly turn around, you can see this large, hunched shape of a fog crawler standing in front of you with its pincers coming out, looking right at you.
I'm going to try my best, go as slow as I can for my pistol, unhook it.
I would like you to do we'll do an agility survival for me, please.
All right, need to go 12 or under. Oh my god.
God.
How do I re-roll those?
So, first, what did you roll?
I got a 1 and a 20.
Okay, so that's a critical success and a complication.
Yup. I'm gonna let this one ride.
Okay.
This should be interesting.
Okay, so what's going to happen here is you're going to reach down for your pistol in your holster. And as you try to pull it out, it's going to get stuck. The little leather latch never got unbuckled, and you can't pull it out.
Yep.
And the fog crawler is going to charge at you. However, since you're already low to the ground, it's going to go charging over you as its little pincers go stumbling by. And despite you not being able to get your weapon out,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to get a shot this round. You are going to still beat him on the initiative, though.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. So it goes crawling past me.
Yep. Now it's like standing. It just charged over you as it's got scything limbs come sweeping down and miss you.
All right. I'm gonna roll out from underneath it,
Okay.
unbuckle the holster,
Yep.
pull it out. I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
These things, do they look as armored as Mirelurks?
No,
You got it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and
but they are much faster.
yeah, I'm gonna aim for the torso. With my center mass, I can aim without increasing difficulty, and I can reroll a d20 on my attack. With awareness, when I aim at a target in close range, the next attack I make against that target gains the piercing 1, or improves piercing by 1. Currently, it just has vicious, so it'll be vicious and piercing 1 on the roll. I am going to spend a action point to roll an additional die, and oh my goodness.
What'd you roll first?
I rolled a 2, a 12, and a 20.
Okay.
Fidgeting all over the place.
Yeah,
Get them out.
I'm going to let this one ride too. But that is 3 successes and a complication.
3 successes and complication. Well, first, I'd like you to roll me just another d20 right now. Just re-roll that 20 for me.
8.
So on the complication table for small guns, you got an 8. Click, click, click. You pull the trigger again, but nothing happens. The gun is now jammed.
Oh.
The shot was a dud.
Ah, damn it.
Good time for it.
Or maybe you just reached the end of your magazine. Regardless, you need to use another minor action on this weapon to be able to fire it.
Okay, cool.
So
Too much sand got in the gun.
Yep, that's exactly what I was going to say. As you fell down, there's sand in the hammer, and
God damn it. Son of a bitch.
the fog crawler is just going to rotate its long head and look at you.
So I'm going to spend 1 action point to do a minor action.
Okay?
Slap out the sand, cock it, and get the next round in there.
Okay. Fog crawler's going to go now.
Yep. Oh my god.
So I rolled a 1 and a 6.
Yep.
So that's 3 successes.
Yep.
And so I'm going to get 1 action point.
Yes, you will.
I'm going to not take that to increase the damage of this.
Yes, you will.
So this is going to be... We'll roll this real quick.
This is where Cap dies. Alone.
At least it wasn't the mole.
It's going to be 5 damage to the right leg with piercing 1.
Okay. I have 2 physical damage resistance. With that piercing 1 goes down to 1, so 4 damage.
Yep. As its claw comes slashing in.
He's going to let loose a bit of a cry.
So, you all, probably Cookie and Buoy first, and then we'll get to you here in a second, Carson, are going to hear a...
Buoy, that sounded like the captain.
I look behind me, shocked that he's not there.
You know, Carson, you now hear a very distant... out behind you into the fog.
Carson, like, once he realizes that, he's like, oh, it's great, he's going to turn, look to him like, all right, we got to get... He's looking into the distance of the fog, hearing the scream. Can I spend a luck to dash back? And, like reduce my time, like mad sprint there.
I see what you're saying. So, I'll tell you what. I'll allow you to spend the luck, and instead of using your luck for your athletics test, you can use your strength for your athletics test.
I mean, it already uses strength for athletics.
I'm aware, but last time I had you guys use luck athletics.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, for me to get there
To
faster.
represent how random it is, but because you're spending that luck, I'll allow you to use your strength instead.
Understood, yeah.
So it's an easier roll for you.
I appreciate.
Which I think you can also use it to go first and then just do a normal dash back, but you wouldn't get an action when you got there.
Yeah, essentially is that he realizes, like, hey, I know what happened. One of our team got caught. I got to get back in there. Okay, I like that.
Perfect. So please take that roll for me now.
All right. I'm going to use an action point to re-roll. So I got a 20 and a 9. And I needed I needed a 12, so at least 1 hit.
We went from having 5 action points to 1.
That was fast.
Yeah. I got 1 success.
Okay, noted. So Carson, you spend that luck point and you go taking back off in the fog, basically retracing your own steps.
Yeah.
Cookie, Buoy, you guys don't really know where you are, but you heard the direction of that yell coming from behind you a little bit. What do the 2 of you do?
Buoy, that sounded like the captain. I think we gotta go back.
Damn right we do.
Well, shine that light. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm heading that way. Is there like... Yeah. We'll just head back to the direction of the sound.
Okay. Both of you, please do another luck survival for me.
Luck survival?
Yep.
Not luck athletics?
Nope. He did luck athletics.
No problem. One success for me.
3.
So, difficulty is 2, but because you guys are kind of working together here, I'm just going to treat that as both of you getting a 2. You're basically sending your luck over to him for a little bit.
Gladly.
And the two of you, this is at the end, both of you have spent your minor and major actions. You both come out of this shrubbery, and you can see there's a little bit of a cove where the bay has kind of come in, and maybe at a higher tide this becomes a deeper part. But at this point, it's just this kind of shallow cove, and you can see Flint on his back against one side of the cove on this, like the sandbar of it, and this large multi-limbed fog crawler standing over him, and that's the end of both your actions. It is now Flint's turn. Flint, what do? You just got stabbed in the leg, just took some good damage, and you just see Buoy and Cookie come out of the brush across the little cove from you. This is all within close range of each other, because that's how short range the fog makes everything.
All right.
Can I like say anything when I arrive?
Sure.
So when I arrive, can I see that he's got his gun out?
Yep.
I'll say, Captain, fire that gun, and we'll have Dirty Mike on us as well.
I've got a fog crawler on my face. Sorry, bud. Flint's going to let loose another big roar, this time directed.
Wait, so he already shot once?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think
nope.
so.
It clicked and nothing happened.
Yeah,
Nope.
right, okay. So it's a big roar.
Yes,
Yeah.
a big roar,
Okay.
directed
The first big roar.
at the fog crawler this
Yeah.
time. Just, ah! And I'm going to, sorry guys, spend another one.
That's what they're there for.
Yep.
yep.
Spend another action point, get another die.
Yep.
This time, I am aiming at the face, at the head. No, yeah, I'm doing the body shot.
Okay.
So we're gonna see. I'm getting a bunch of rerolls here. So I am rerolling.
You took a minor action to aim.
Yes, minor action to aim into the body. So the center mass, all those bonuses that I described last time. So I aimed, and then I got the center mass. So I'm rerolling 2d10 or 2d20s. So I'm rerolling the 13 and the 16 here. And so now I have 4 successes. I've got a 1, an 11, and a 3. Oh, 5 successes.
So, 5 successes. Difficulty here is 2.
Yep.
Because its defense is 1, and you guys are in the fog, so everything is obscured in the haze. So you get a total of 3 extras. If you want to use those for, well, you can't use it for damage because it's ranged, not melee. So those 3 points go into the action pool. You guys are now up 3, which is great. What's the damage of your gun?
So it is 6.
6.
It doesn't have a rate of fire.
It does have 1.
So you can spend extra ammo right now.
I am going to. So spend that 1.
Nope, not the point.
Well, that's right.
So we're going to roll here.
How many damage dice is this?
So this is, that is 5,
Yep.
6, and 7.
There you go.
All right. Oh boy. So I've got finesse.
So just so everyone knows,
Yes.
he just rolled 7 dice. He got 2 damage.
2 whole damage.
So 5 of those are blank.
Yes. So I've got finesse as a talent or a trait. I can reroll all the damage die on a single damage roll without spending any luck once per combat
Yeah.
encounter.
Oh boy.
I am going to
Reroll
all of
them.
those.
Okay.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
plus another 4 from those 4 pit boys. So that's 10 damage,
Yep.
and that has got piercing 1. So Flint's going to let loose that roar, stick the gun right up to its stomach, and just bah, bah!
How much damage?
10 with piercing 1.
So you fire 2 shots from your... What kind of pistol you have?
It's a 44 caliber.
You fire 2 shots from your 44 into his chest, and it bleeds this this green-white ichor as it squirts out of his chest, and it screeches back, and all of you kind of wince a little bit as as this very high-pitched scream comes out. Yeah, it's going to go now.
Yep.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh, yes.
You did greater than 5 damage directly to it.
Yep.
So you're actually going to cripple its torso, which means it's going to start bleeding out. At the end of each of its turns, it's going to suffer 2 physical damage, ignoring all damage resistances.
Nice.
So, now it's going to go.
Took a while to get the shot off, but it really was a good one.
It's going to come at you again, Flint. It's angry now,
Yep.
and it's going to slash at you with its scything claws.
Yeah.
Scything talons.
Sorry, I was trying to avoid using that. Yes. My GW lawyer on the door right now.
Oh, man.
So that's going to be 3 successes.
Yep.
Your defense is 2.
Yep.
So that's going to be 1 extra, which I will also use that just to add damage again.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 5 to the left arm, piercing 1.
5 to the left arm. So that is another 4 damage total. So that puts me down.
Trooper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's
low.
an ugly planet.
Yeah.
A bug planet. All right, so what was the result of that there?
So I took 4 damage to the left arm. I am now down to 2 health.
Okay.
Oh, God. Good thing you used the gun.
Yeah.
And now at the bottom of the initiative, Carson. Carson, you got 1 success in the last roll. You need 2 to get back to where they're at, so why don't you make another strength athletics test for me as you come sprinting through.
God, this is terrible. I got a 13 and 20. I'm going to use one of our dice to get rid of that 20.
Re-roll it. You might get another 20.
Yeah, true. 4, which is great. So it's 1 success. I need 1 more. Guys, can I borrow 1 more?
So you're going to get there, because you needed 1 more.
Okay. Got it.
However, you're going to get there with no actions left.
That's totally okay.
Okay. So you come... All of a sudden, you come through,
Yeah.
and you can see this same scene. You see this creature bleeding out. Oh, by the way, I got to roll for that creature's damage right now.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't lose any. Roll 2 blanks.
Poop.
You can see this creature's bleeding, and Captain Flint's like down in the brackish water, bleeding from his leg and his arm. Not bleeding out, but just
Yes.
dramatically bleeding. Action star bleeding.
Yep.
And that's what you see right now. So, starting at the top of the initiative, it's going to be Flint, Cookie, Buoy, Fogcrawler, Carson. So, Flint, what do you do?
Flint. So he is going to kind of roll down onto his back, almost like he's feigning death.
Yeah.
Oh, no. But he's going to then aim his pistol. Again, right at the body, trying to get that weak spot that he already blew into it. Yes. So we're going to try to finish it off here.
How much ammo you got left for that thing?
Oh, that's right. I did. So I spent a total of 3 this combat. So I have 20 rounds left on this thing.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah. So I am going to spend another action point.
Yep.
Roll these 3. Cool. I got 3 successes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Difficulty
so I
of
get
2.
1 more back.
Yep.
Bam. And I am going to just take, if you don't mind, I'm just going to do this again.
Be my guest.
Yes.
Are you spending extra ammo?
Actually, yes, I am. So I'm getting that extra die. Boom. All right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 1 pit boy, so 5 damage with piercing 1
Okay.
into the torso.
Another shot rips into its torso. This is a big creature. Like I
Yeah.
said, at its full height, it's 10 feet tall. It does do damage. You did hurt it. But it's not dead.
For our history, have any of us seen one, or we all just heard of one?
Heard of them. They are unbelievably deadly. It's rumored that they hunt death claws.
Oh, God.
Oof, my God. Oh, Jesus. Hey, how do you guys feel about me spending 2 action points to take another major action?
Do it!
Was it going to involve you
How do you guys
getting out
feel
from
about-
under this thing? Or
Yeah,
are you just going to
are
stay
you
there
going to try to
shoot
get
it
out
some
and
more?
get healed, or are you just going to keep blasting?
Well, I mean,
If you're going to go get medicine, I'm okay with that. Otherwise, don't worry. I'm going to be a banshee. I'm going to get right in there.
he's going
I'm
to fight for his life.
I'm going to be a little piranha.
What is their distance away from me right now?
You're all in close range.
We're all in close. We're all there.
Because that's the range of the fog.
We
Got
got
it.
a C20. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm going to spend 1 to do a minor action to move outside of close range of the...
You get no
Fog
longer be
crawler.
engaged with it, so you're just trying to climb, like
Yes.
army crawl out of the
I
muck.
shoot at it, and then I turn around as it's reeling back.
Okay.
Turn around and start crawling
Spend
away.
that action point. So you're gonna spend my action. You're no longer engaged with it. You're pulling your
Yep.
damaged body up the slope. Okay.
Right arm, left leg. That's all
Yep.
that can work right now.
Cookie.
So for Cookie with the hunting rifle,
Yep.
the range is medium.
Yep.
So I increase the difficulty by 1 if I'm closer than medium.
Yep.
But if I move back to medium, I increase the difficulty by 1 because of the fog.
The
Correct.
fog. So the fog is so thick here, it's omnipresent. So if you were to move back 1, you would just be at a flat 2.
And is the lantern helping us at this point?
I would. That's what I will allow for him to be at medium and still be able to see at least the silhouette of the creature. So if you want to spend your mind action to move back a zone to be at medium range, it'll just be a difficulty of 2.
All right, and then I am going to fire. Anyone have a problem using that one?
Better chance of success. We need to get
Alright.
we need to get more of them back.
I'll take a shot. So, all right. So that is 3 total successes in the torso.
3 total successes.
I needed 2.
Yep. So that's one action point
And I'm
goes
going to
back.
put the action point back in, not
Nice.
use it for damage.
Perfect. Well, yeah, it's range anyways.
Yeah.
So you couldn't.
That's right. Okay, good. And for damage, so it is the only quality is 2-handed.
Okay.
So I've got 2 and one more. I've got 3 damage to the torso.
3 damage. And is that the location?
That's the location's torso.
Oh, you rolled the location die?
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. All right, 3 damage to the torso. Okay.
Trying to get the squishy spot.
Well, I just took a shot
Yeah.
Right.
through the top in the direction I thought it was, based on the silhouette.
Hey, you hit it. You hear it. It's going to be...
Buoy.
Buoy.
Boo.
right,
Buoy,
so-
boy.
Lantern in hand, I'm looking for the captain, see where he's kind of scrambling up, and I rush over to help him to his feet. And I want to use my action to administer first aid.
Okay.
Because, like, I can see he's bleeding all over. So
Yep.
I'm just going to, like, quickly pull out some bandages, wrap him up, try to stabilize him a little bit.
Let's see that roll.
Okay. I should probably add one for this, just to be sure. Medicine. I'm rolling for 10s.
Yeah, spend the extra one, without a doubt.
Yeah, because the higher successes we get,
Oh.
well, one of them's a right arm. I
Whoops.
don't know how much that is. And
Got 1. Oh, got 2.
Nice. So you got 2. It's technically a difficulty 0 test since you have no critical injuries. So that's 2 successes go back into the pool.
Oh, sweet.
And what's your medicine rating?
3.
You get 3 hit points back.
Oh my god, thank you.
And was there anything that said you could use the stim pack as part of that, or is that a completely separate action? Because I have a stim pack if I could use it as part of the
Yeah.
test to stim him, but I don't
So-
know.
That is a minor.
So, Buoy, you did your first aid, which heals him your medicine skill, which is
Right.
3, so 3 hit points, and you did it while administering a stim pack, so that's another 4, so a total of 7. Flint, you heal 7 wounds.
Fantastic. Almost up to full.
Okay.
So Bowie reaches Flint, and he's going to try to bat you away. God damn it, the creature! Get the creature!
As he gives you that stim pack. Fog Crawler's going to go now. It's going to come pounding forward. Let's see here. Let me see this side. It's going to randomly attack one of the 2 of you because you're the 2 closest targets. Going to hit Flint. I know.
Dang.
I know.
it hears that
He
wheezing
spells
every-
it.
Yep.
Bad ball crawler.
Oh!
Yeah.
So 11, which is it is a success. That's 1 success, but that's not going to be enough to hit you, Flint.
Nope.
And then it got a complication here. It's going to get a 3 on the complication. Oh man, overextended. So it fails to hit you. Additionally, the attack has left it open. Its defense is reduced by 1 for 1 turn.
Ooh.
As it tries to crawl up the mud, and as it's kind of a mix of mud and sand and silt, it slides back down, and it's snipping at your feet as a buoy's pulling you up the
I'm,
slope.
Kicking my way up.
Carson,
Seeing that this captain get pulled out, this battle going on, he's gonna think to himself, he's like, this is it. He's gonna reach into his pocket, pull out this jar of buff out, kind of shake it, crack it open his mask, and just chuck a whole bunch into his mouth, start crunching them.
like Skittles.
See the thing kind of raise its claw and start slicing it, and he's just gonna start hooting and hollering. He's gonna be like, "Over here, you crab-faced little crap!" And start charging towards it. Am I close enough to engage it, or do I need to spend a minor action to move?
So your minor action was to take the Ken.
Yes,
And it would take another you could spend an action to do
that's what I was gonna.
Yeah, you can
ask.
spend an action point to do another minor to move into engagement range with it.
Copy that.
And then your major action will be to attack it.
Yes.
Before you do anything else, though, what does Buff Out do?
Excellent. Buff out. It allows me, when taken, to re-roll 1 dice on all tests that use strength or endurance, and gives me 3 temporary HP
Wow. And how long does that last for?
for the scene.
Got it. Wonderful. So yeah, you feel it. Yep.
Yep. Pupils dilate, go nice little thin, and then run forward. I'm gonna raise my gauntlet or my little knuckles to try to punch at it. Are you guys cool with me using
Do
the
it.
extra?
Kill it.
All right, I'm going to be rolling 3 dice. Mind if I borrow one? Thank you. Let's see what I get. I need to beat a 13. Oh my god.
Oh, so you roll a 13. Hey, there's
Hey,
a 13.
there's that
an
thir-
18 and a 20.
And I get to re-roll it
Why is that?
because the buff out allows me to everything that has
Oh,
strength and
yeah,
darts.
nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you have no more action points and you
Yeah.
can't aim or anything. So before you roll that, keep in mind its defense is 0.
Yeah.
So that right there, I mean, well, there is a complication, so it
Yeah.
would hit, but there's something bad might happen.
That's why I'm trying to avoid that.
Yep.
Might as well use it.
Yep, yeah,
Well, I
you
got it.
took the drugs for it.
10. So I got 2 successes.
So that's 2 successes more than you need.
Yep.
So that's either 2 back to the group or 2 extra damage dice.
Guys, I'm going to burn those 2 for damage.
I would put 1 in and burn
1 in. How we feeling? Oh, I accept. 1 is good.
1 and 1.
So I have 6 dice.
Okay.
Natural, so I'm adding an extra damage, so I need 7. So can I borrow
Yep,
2
there's
more? That's 6, and can I get...
there's one behind the Gatorade.
Thanks. They don't know. We can't. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7 total.
Okay.
2 Pip Boys, which means it's persistent and piercing. 1.
Okay, so 7. And where's the location for me?
Location is torso.
Heck yeah.
Man, we are just gut punching this poor thing.
Poor thing.
That's what it gets
Poor
for
thing.
for clawing my
So
captain.
you come in there and you punch with your bladed knuckles, and you punch into its side, and just more ichor just leaking out the side as it screeches out loudly into the fog.
Does
Persistent for him.
Yes, does it
persistent
take
for him.
persistent?
Right,
Do those stack?
they do.
Okay.
Because his is from a critical, yours is from the persistent effect. 2 different sources. So they do, and it'll be at the end of its turn.
Got
It needs to take its persistent
Yes.
from the previous one, but
Correct,
yeah,
yeah.
I remember just as he was doing his.
Yes. 2 blanks.
Man.
Hey. The point is, the chance is there.
Yeah, bastard won't die.
Which is good. These things are living up to their myth. Oh, Mom and Dad are gonna be so so pleased when we get to drag this back.
Flint, what do you do?
So it's still basically right in front of me, right?
Oh, yeah.
He just
Yeah,
ran up. Okay.
it's back engaged with you, and now it's also engaged with Carson.
Fantastic. Do we suffer any negatives to being like firing weapons that are against enemies that are engaged with our allies?
You're already engaged with it, so no. It will be for anyone outside firing in.
Got it. Okay. So he's going to do the same thing he did before. He's going to walk up to it. Well, I guess not walk up. Just kind of move into it. Place the pistol up next to its gut again. So that will be his aim.
Just put it in the first hole you made.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to fire. So we're going to aim at the torso. Going to fire. That is 1 success. Re-rolling the 13 that I rolled here. That's an 8. So 2 successes.
Defense is still 0 until its turn.
Super duper. Like that. I am then going to spend another ammo. Like that. So we're going to do 2. Can I get 4 and then 3 more? So we're going to roll 7 die here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with piercing 1 in the torso.
9.
9.
Okay. You fire 2 shots, right?
Yep.
2 more shots from your 44 ring out as you fire into its torso. 2 more rounds, and you can see this creature it's like just hanging limply from its own limbs, still up, but it's bloodied.
Damn. Does it suffer a critical?
It can't get where you shot in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does not
Can't
stack.
do his
Nope.
double doubles?
Critical.
Okay.
Cookie.
So if I'm shooting into combat where it is within close combat with other combatants, my friends, what happens?
Extra difficulty, so it goes to difficulty 3 now.
But
Now
it
it's
would
almost
actually
an-
only be a difficulty 1.
Oh, you're right. Oh, a difficulty of 2 because of fog
Right,
from you
okay,
shooting,
got it.
and from your friends being there because its base defense is 0 right now. It's very
So
true.
I would
Cookie.
like to spend one of those
Okay.
action points.
Would you roll that, Cookie?
I rolled a 4, a 13, and a 16, and my to hit with it. Oh, is a 13. I was reading the wrong line. So that is 2 successes.
That's what you
So
need.
it's a straight hit. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To the right arm, or right pincer.
And how much damage?
9.
You guys hear this shot ring out as this bullet rips through the fog. It hits into the side of the fog cloud as it like crumples into the puddle of water below you guys and slumps dead.
My goodness.
And it kind of all its limbs kind of curl in like a spider in the water.
Captain, you okay? I'll walk up to him.
I'm fine. Thank you, boys.
I ain't
Thank
never seen one of them. We bring it back with us? I mean, ain't no one gonna believe us.
Yeah.
Even with the cuts on you, they ain't gonna believe us.
I don't even know where to start with this thing.
Well, just drag it, don't we?
We got Mike on our tail.
We drag it fast.
Carson's like standing on top of it, like yelling. And he's like, "Yeah, that's what you get!" He's gonna start like trying to like find something.
And coked out.
Yeah, because like, again, he's riding this high.
Captain, maybe we let Carson drag it back.
He's gonna like start trying to grab a piece and like pull it. He's like, "We gotta get it to the ship. No one's gonna believe us."
Captain,
Flint's just gonna look on quizzically, like, what the hell is going on here?
I would like for Cookie, Flint, and Buoy all to take a perception survival test for me. Carson, you're too caught at the moment.
Man, he's riding cloud 9. We just took down one of these.
1 success.
0 successes.
1.
Difficulty of 1, so you both succeed. You guys can hear just up slow from you. I heard it down here. They've been screaming, yelling, going on for a while now. Come on, Mike.
Carson, shut up.
He's gonna be like, "Yeah, what? Carson, come on.
Carson,
What?
just crack off the damn claw. Let's get moving.
Oh,
You ain't take
yeah.
the whole thing, Captain? And
Yeah.
I'm whispering to him.
We don't have time for this.
I
Damn
imagine
it.
you like chipped one of the left pincer claws. I'm gonna try to crack that one for Cookie over here.
Take a strength survival test.
Okay.
You know, there was a time, Captain, I heard that you could take a picture and bring it back and be worth like 1,000 words.
Survival, 10, 11, 12. I got. Ooh, I can re-roll still because I'm still under buff out. Is this scene
Still same scene.
Okay. That's worse. I needed a 12. I got 1 success.
So you punch at it, but it's like it's not breaking.
I imagine it's like crab claws when you're like just like sitting there like, how do you? I'm just gonna like, you see me like waving it around, just like, gonna get it for you, Cookie. Great shot. This is gonna look great on the boat.
So you see Carson over there. He's been tugging out for about 30 seconds now. It's not given.
Carson, it's now, or we're leaving.
Can I get one more?
So if you guys want to stick around for another minute,
No, we're not sticking around for another
because
minute.
that was your first action was
Yeah.
you working it for that
So
first chunk of time.
when he says that, he's gonna wait for Carson to do one last tug, and then we're fucking moving.
Okay.
Was it gonna cost me a luck to do one more hug?
One more hug.
One more hug tug.
I'll allow you to do one more rug if you spend that luck point.
I gotcha. He's not leaving without some type of trophy.
It's a success of 2.
Success of 2.
Difficulty of 2.
Spend one. Spend one.
Win one.
Oh.
I mean, both of those will hit because I got a 4 and an 11. 2 successes because neither of those are tagged, but they are both under my target.
Okay. So you pop off one of its 2 scything talons, and the scything talon is about the length of his
Okay.
arm.
Yeah,
All
it's like
Yeah.
it's gonna
It's
be
They
like-
like pulled off one of the little useless legs.
No, it's one.
It's a magic wand.
It's got 8 limbs, and its front 2 are large scythes, and the very end of them it's about probably 4 feet long of blade,
Yeah.
and he breaks it off at the joint.
It's gonna be
And,
Kind of like a Pokemon. It's like Scyther.
This is gonna be
yeah,
this is gonna be a beautiful blade if we can get it turned into something.
Just keep that thing away from me, Carson.
All right, we got to run, right?
Yes, we're
Still
moving.
dripping with his blood.
Yep.
So you guys, we gotta run. You guys can hear the noise of people ahead of you, and they hear you guys because you ain't being stealthy.
Nope.
And they're gonna a couple of shots are gonna ring out through the fog down into you guys because you guys decided to stick around for the extra turn. You're each gonna take a shot right now as
Shit.
they caught up to you guys.
I thought he luck pointed us so we could leave on that round.
But the initial 30 seconds of waiting
Was
there.
to get
Okay.
us, yeah.
So
Damn it, Carson.
this is just gonna be against each of you. It's just a blind shot into the fog.
Yep.
Everyone's gonna have a defense of 2 or 1 higher right now. So Flint, you're pretty good.
Yep.
Cookie, you're pretty good. So they basically need to roll real well right now.
I'm just saying if he
Go
hits
against Buoy, 1 success. Flint, nothing. Cookie, 2 success, but that's not going to be high enough. And Carson, 1 success.
Oof.
So the dirt
They're
comes
close.
Yeah, they're right up above you. They can't really see you yet. They can hear you, and they're just firing kind of blindly down the hill.
self-defense now.
What do you guys do?
Well, we're running.
Okay.
Yes. I'm telling him, move, move, move.
All right. You guys start running. We're gonna take an agility athletics test now.
Oh no. Gotta get under an 8.
So Buoy,
1.
Cookie,
1.
Flint,
2.
0.
Carson. So difficulty here is 1. I'm going to treat this a lot like the last roll, where you guys just need to roll one collectively. Flint, at one point, Carson is dragging that claw, and that claw gets hooked on a piece of driftwood, and it's getting stuck. You need to make the decision of whether you're going to wait around for a round to pull it out, or if you're going to just pull him and get away.
Nope, I'm pulling him.
Captain, we're waiting.
Carson, we're moving.
Captain, we are waiting.
So, unfortunately, since you lost the roll, you don't have a say in the matter. It's Flint's call, and he's going to pull you away.
No!
As the talon's sitting in a piece of driftwood.
He's just like, no, Captain, no, you don't understand.
He grabs you by the collar, and he's pulling you back through the fog. So, the four of you, with the screaming Carson in tow, come out of the fog as the lights of Southport emerge and the bonfires they have on side to keep the fog out. You guys kind of come out of that fog wall. And all the villagers are like standing around looking because they heard gunfire and screams and everything like that.
Yep.
What do you guys do?
And I'm all beat to shit.
And you're bleeding.
Is there anyone up close as
There's
we
like
come in?
there's probably around 16 people standing
Hey,
around.
you ain't gonna believe it. We took on a fog crawler. If you go straight that way, you can see the carcass.
You killed it?
We killed. Well, yeah,
No,
it's
we worked
dead.
together. He shot its arm off, and I
Really?
had one. Yeah.
Oh my god! And
It's that way. It's that way.
Well, everyone starts come up and like where? And when they get details of the story, and they start crowding around you guys.
Yeah, the idea for me is to try and push them to go check it out as I'm moving forward.
So why don't you take a charisma speech test for me to see if if this fails, you guys are gonna get slowed down as you're
Yep.
now swarmed by people trying to get
So
details.
I want to spend one.
Okay.
Wish there was enough to spend two.
Captain, we were going to be
Oh,
legends.
this is terrible.
At least they'll know who it was that got caught by Dirty Mike.
No successes.
So, what do you mean? You a fog crawl, and they're all gonna start like going up and like
Carson,
feeling ya.
I'm gonna
Carson's
fire
ready.
one round into the air.
Everyone just ducks.
Back away. Move.
Okay. What were you gonna say, Carson?
Carson was excited, and then he goes off, and he's like, "Oh, we'll tell you later, but trust me, we did it. We did. I got proof. There's a claw. You're gonna believe it."
Flint, what do you do?
We're gonna push our way through the crowd.
still
Get to the ship.
Yeah.
You start pushing away. Bowie, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm right behind Flint.
Okay. Cookie?
Following right behind.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys go running down the docks. Do you remember the name of your friend that was here?
Liam.
Yep. Liam's going to be standing out. What happened? How did that...
Not now, Liam.
Okay.
Our two-toothed friend.
Yeah.
I actually, no. As like they're going off and be like kind of running backwards, like, yeah, we did it. We took one of them down, Liam. It's there. You gotta go clean it for us. Like, Carson's not letting his legendary fame go. This is it. This was gonna cement him in history.
So you guys go running down. You can see the fog cutter at the end of the dock. There are no other ships here at the end of the dock.
Oh, we don't see the Dreadclaw here. Oh, shit. Okay.
Captain, where the hell do you think they landed at? You think they landed closer to the...
You know, I don't care
the
right
bluff?
now. Get to the ship.
All aboard.
You got it, Captain.
Hop on and start getting the ropes out and like.
I'm pulling anchor.
Yep.
Okay. You guys hop
Start
on.
up the engine.
As you guys are pulling the anchor, you can hear another gunshot ring out from the end of town as well.
Fuck.
You don't know whether this was into the air or not.
Nope.
Yeah.
The fog cutter starts up. Carson, you're pulling up the anchor. Cookie, what are you doing?
If he's pulling up anchor, I thought I was.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Cookie, you're pulling up the anchor. Carson, what are you doing?
I got the ropes off. I'm trying to get like ourselves pushed away because we have that little push-pull, trying to give us a little bit more berth.
Yep.
And just be like, "Oh my God, guys, that was awesome! We did it!"
Bowie, what are you doing?
So I've drawn my rifle and I'm keeping an eye on the dock just in case I can see him running down. I'm not looking to shoot anybody, but could fire off a warning shot.
So as you guys are pulling away, you see Dirty Mike and all his guys all running down the dock after you guys on a dead sprint.
So would the dock be possible to target at this distance?
Like shoot the dock or
Yeah,
shoot them?
I just want to shoot the dock in front of them.
Absolutely, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, so would that be a call shot?
No, it's large enough that you don't need to make a called shot, and it's just meant to be a warning shot.
Yeah.
So no roll required. You fire it, and then you see them all jump back for a second.
So is Flint. The hell was that, Bowie?
Warning shot, Captain.
And did it work?
Seemed like it may have.
As he's kind of looking back, the light of Southport kind of disappears into the fog. That's where I ended for the night.
Nice.
Golly gee.
Thank you for joining us on another NCRP Productions podcast. We couldn't do this without you, so please like and subscribe everywhere we're found, including YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Google, Apple, Spotify, and other great podcast sites. If you'd like to help us continue making more content, we'd love to have your support on our Patreon. And we'd like to give a special shout out to our current patrons.
Our Siegson Employees of the Month: Michael H., Greg K., F.S., and our Breaker of Seals: Frank H., Christopher C., Matthew K.
Thank you all. We truly, truly appreciate it.
And a very special thanks to our fantastic artist, Jacob Blackmon, who you can reach on his Patreon under his name, or Deviant Art under the name Prodigy Duck.